Hello friends, in this lab we will learn controller in MVC. In MVC, the URLs are mapped to the controller's action method. Okay, so the questions come in your mind, how the URLs are mapped. First, we will see what it means. The URLs are mapped to the controller's action method. So here is our home controller, okay, and in home controller there are methods index, about, contact and name list. Okay, so when I run this application, by default this link is open. Okay, now if I click here on home button, it will come in an index method. Okay, but if you see, my action is home and it comes in an index method. If I run this, then the home page will display. If I click on about, it will display your about page. Okay, so the URLs are mapped by using RouteConfig. In RouteConfig, the URLs are mapped to the controller's action method. Here is our default route. It is given by default template. You can write it here. Anything, any name you want to give, you can name this. But remember one thing, it is a collection and name is the key of that collection. So the name is unique. Every route should have unique name. Okay. In URL pattern, you can see here, first is a controller. After that, second one is action and third one is a ID. Now you can see here, we assign controller is a home. After that, action is index. Means if you can't define anything in a URL, it will invoke the home controller index method. Okay. Now, if you see here, my index method takes one parameter, ID. Okay. Now here I type home /index/10, and if I hit enter, then the controller's index method is invoked. And if you see here, the value of ID parameter is a 10. Okay. Now I run this. You can see here ID parameter is 10, but name parameter value is missing. Why? Because we are not passing that value to this parameter. So if I want to pass that value, simply in older way, I give a question mark, name of the parameter, and after that value for that parameter. And if I press enter, you can see here, first it is ID, it's 10. Okay. After that, if I see the name value, you can see here the name is 7. How you get that value? By using request.queryString method. It is similar to the ASP.NET method, request.queryString. You can pass that name. It is a key of that dictionary. Okay. And here you pass that key with value. So it will return this value. Now, where that configuration is present. Okay. Here we map the route. Okay. After that, if you see here, Global.asax file is present, and here we register that route in our Global.asax file. Okay. The RegisterRoute is the method to register the routes, and route is a table. And if you see here, if I simply press go to the definition, you can see here it will come in a RouteConfig method. After that, you can see here two methods are present here, routes.IgnoreRoute and after that routes.MapRoute. MapRoute method is used to add the values in a collection. Okay, and ignore route means if I want to invoke some file whose extension is .xd. .xd file, if you enable trace listeners in your application and if you set its output to the false, then it will write that whole output in a text file and whose extension of that file is axd, and if you invoke that file from this URL, it will bypass the below method, means it will not check what is the controller name, what is the action name. It directly goes to your web server address, means here in our case localhost, and after that the port number is, and after that you can simply put here your file name .xd. Right now this file is not present in our application, so we will not get anything 404 not found because the file name is not present in our application. So that's all about controller. So thank you for listening. We will meet in a next lab. Have a great day.